Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Crypto Ginger here. I just wanted to quickly go over some more news when it comes to the talk of XRP and of course even Ripple and R3. And I wanted to start off with this particular tweet here from Debojani Mohanty. Now, I've actually talked about her in the past, and of course, just as a quick reference, you can check her out on Twitter here. She actually has a LinkedIn account as well that's established through Twitter, just to kind of give everybody a frame of reference here. She definitely has some knowledge when it comes to R3 and Corda, so I would imagine that her background is something that allows us to know she has some experience with this knowledge here, and I would imagine also that she has a close connection when it comes to a lot of this information about R3 and Corda. So keep that in mind when it comes to this kind of information and who you're looking for on Twitter to follow. But the idea here is that with you following different types of people on Twitter, of course, people that are very closely tied to the information and the inner workings of companies such as R3, Debojani Mohanty is definitely someone I would encourage everyone to follow. And she recently posted something very intriguing here. There was a webinar that was taking place, and of course, it had a lot to do with Swift and the integration of the Swift GPI. And as you can see here, there's a close connection between that and the Corda settler. We've also heard in the very recent past that Swift will be working together with R3 in some form or fashion to actually allow for the process of banks to get on their platform, the Corda Enterprise, for example. And also, I know I've mentioned this, and hopefully I'm not beating this dead horse in the ground, but the Corda settler is going to be an amazing gateway when it comes to having different types of payments settled through XRP. So definitely check out the R3 Corda settler. But here we can see we have, again, Swift GPI Integration. The GPI links act as an oracle to the Corda settler. Everything is open source, available on GitHub, and payments can be done through fiat currency. And here, of course, she actually puts a little bit of a display, kind of giving you a reference of how this would work. And there's a little bit more detail when it comes to the involvement of this. I would suggest going on here, checking this out. If you are familiar with this kind of inner working here, you'll get a very good idea of how this process will incorporate itself with Swift GPI and, again, the Corda settler. But really, the idea here is that she was just quickly referencing the two types of companies here working together and showing in this diagram again how that would work. I just found it very interesting that we are seeing a lot of talk when it comes to Swift, the company, and of course the integration of R3. Now, I do think that this right here is very positive when it comes to the integration of Swift merging with R3. Swift has about anywhere from 10 to 11,000 different types of bank clientele that they deal with on a regular basis. And to be able to see all those banks and clienteles merging into the cryptocurrency ecosystem, more importantly, getting themselves onto the R3 Corda platform or the enterprise, maybe even merging directly with Ripple onto the Ripple network. The idea that they are actually having the availability to get themselves access to things such as the Corda settler, again, making a use case out of XRP, that is absolutely huge. So keep all that in mind, guys. Definitely look into a little bit more of Debojani Mohanty if you want to give her a follow. Most certainly do so. And of course, take a look at this particular link here. I'll leave it in the description, but just some close connections being made here to kind of give you all a general idea as far as the technicalities are concerned. Yes, in some form or fashion, Swift will be integrating with their GPI what R3 is actually working with when it comes to their Corda platform, and of course, being able to access the Corda settler, which is making a use case out of XRP. So very, very big news. A couple of things I wanted to quickly go over as well. Since we're on the topic of R3, I figured I would talk about another company that's actually going to be integrating with R3 and Microsoft to use their technology for their own company. We have Tata Consultancy Services here. And of course, according to their site, we see that Tata Consultancy Service to develop scalable cross-industry blockchain platform solutions, enabling customers to unlock unrealized business values. Here we see a little bit further that they are a leading IT service. They deal with consulting and also business solution organizations. And again, they're going to be using the technologies from Microsoft and R3 to incorporate into their business solutions. A little bit further here, we can see that as enterprises are gearing up to go beyond experimentation and exploration with blockchain technology, TCS sees the need for horizontal cross-industry platforms on which scalable solutions can be rapidly developed. The TCS plans to scale up hybrid cloud infrastructure with new capabilities and a microservice architecture which will enable enterprise customers to digitally transform their businesses while uncovering new business value. The platforms will sit on the Microsoft Azure blockchain cloud while harnessing the full potential of R3's Corda Enterprise blockchain platform, also allowing TCS to quickly develop and deliver application layer solutions. So you can see how big this can actually be for a company such as TCS when it comes to merging into using Microsoft's technology right alongside of R3's Corda Enterprise blockchain platform. And again, you mix this up with the idea that any of these particular companies that might need to have payments settled can actually use the Corda settler to do so. And if you're familiar with Corda settler, again, it is only using XRP as a settlement mechanism at this point in time. So again, a very big move when it comes to another company merging into using R3's platform and getting themselves at least available to use and take advantage of the Corda settler, which is making a use case out of XRP. So another big move there for R3. A couple other things I want to go over as well. So just recently, Weiss Ratings came out with yet another crypto poll, and they actually declared that Ripple's XRP to be the best cryptocurrency to buy below $1. Now, this is something I've stressed on this channel. Many people in the XRP community have also stressed that you have a top 3 digital asset right now sitting at around 30 to 31 cents, and it had actually hit its all-time high of roughly around a little over $3 back at the end of 2017 going into 2018. So we see here that if you have a cryptocurrency sitting around 30 to 31 cents and it were simply to hit its all-time high again, you've 10 times your money. So this right here, as far as this poll rating and declaring that Ripple's XRP again being the best buy below $1, is a fantastic opportunity for anybody who's looking to get themselves into the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Now, looking a little bit further here in this article that talks about this rating, they do talk a little bit more as far as emphasis on Ripple, and I wanted to kind of point out a couple of the key highlights here. It says that these poll outcomes indicate Ripple's rising acceptance among people and corporations globally. Ripple champions the other digital currencies by having significance it felt in the traditional trading systems through the provisions of various platforms and software choices to users. The outcome of the poll also echoes the value of XRP, Ripple's domain cryptocurrency. Recently, XRP dethroned Ethereum to 3rd place regarding market capitalization. Now, of course, those roles have been flipped back. We've seen Ethereum back in 2nd place, but I really think that that's all based off the fact that they had recently a couple of Ethereum forks. So that right there is something to be expected when you hear any type of cryptocurrency that might fork off into another one. But of course, a little bit further here in the article, we can see that Weiss Ratings are highly respected by crypto enthusiasts and investors after generating a ranking system which groups cryptocurrencies using a specific criteria. This enables them to obtain an objective perspective into the crypto space. Weiss Ratings gave XRP a progressive rating by improving from C+ to B- in their latest ranking. So a small bit of a jump there when it comes to Weiss Rating. I will say this, take their ranking here with a grain of salt. This is actually coming from different types of perspectives when it comes to these ratings. But they definitely got the information right when it comes to XRP being one of the best digital assets right now under $1. So keep that in mind, guys. And I would definitely suggest going in and taking a look at your top performing cryptocurrencies. And of course, making an evaluated decision yourself on what kind of cryptocurrencies you would like to actually get yourself into. So keep all that in mind, guys, when it comes to your cryptocurrencies you want to get involved with. Happy hunting on that. One other thing I want to quickly go over as well. Now, I normally don't talk about much of things outside of the realm of cryptocurrencies, more importantly XRP, but I stumbled across a lot of information when it comes to my research that I'm trying to do, especially for creating this content on a YouTube scale. And I stumbled across something that I know that we've been talking about and hearing about when it comes to AI merging into cryptocurrency, or at least this particular realm here. And I also think that we're going to see an advancement when it comes to AI for the everyday use of people. And this article here is coming from Science Focus, where we see that AI technology could turn thoughts into speech. Now, a little bit of some emphasis here, and I'm going to highly encourage everyone to take a quick read on this, but we actually see here that researchers at Columbia University have built a system that can turn your thoughts into speech. The machine monitors your brain activity, then takes what you're thinking, and with the help of speech synthesizers and artificial intelligence, turns it into clear, understandable dialogue. Besides its potential as means of interfacing with and controlling technology, the system could also be used to help people who can't speak and communicate. I'll tell you what else it can do. It can actually probe into your thoughts and actually spill out what you're thinking on a public scale there. This could be something that is a very bad thing right alongside of it being a very good thing. Obviously, we have just on a quick medical scale that yes, people that can't speak could absolutely use this and take advantage of actually speaking outright to people because of, again, this technology. But guys, we're getting to a point now where we're starting to see a lot of the technology merge into the very depths of the human capabilities, and that really is starting to incorporate human thoughts. So when you start seeing that AI can actually take your thoughts quite literally and process it through the means of technology, and then of course you can start hearing your thoughts outright because of this particular technology, that can definitely introduce pros and cons when it comes to, again, this kind of technology. So very interesting. Again, I know this is kind of a sidetracked motion when it comes to what I normally talk about, but we've been hearing a lot in the realm of AI getting merged into cryptocurrencies. I just found this article very interesting. If you guys actually find any other types of articles like this very interesting and you would like for me to talk about them on this channel here, I don't normally do that, but I can leave it for an end cap when it comes to my videos. I do love talking about all sorts of technologies that are happening right now, especially when it deals with XRP and Ripple. But this right here I just found very fascinating. So again, let me know what you guys think about this information here. Thank you guys for watching this channel and of course being a part of this. If you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button, and of course pass this information out there and share it to as many people as you possibly can. And again, take advantage of any of the links in the description for securing your cryptocurrencies either offline or on your mobile phone with something such as the Uphold wallet. Thanks again for watching, guys, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.